Hey YouTube, how's it going? In today's video we're going to have a look at how to climb a tree using the single rope technique, so SRT, using climbing aids. So we've got Grigri and we've got hand ascender there, and I'm going to show you how to use them. I'm going to show you how I use them, and it works for me, so hopefully it'll work for you. It's a little bit less labour intensive than my previous video, climbing with just a prusik and a foot loop. Okay. What I would like to do is just chuck a quick disclaimer out there before I start. Okay, the way I'm going to show you how to do it is the way that I do it. I am not a trained climber, I'm not an arborist, okay, I'm YouTube taught, and I've just picked up bits throughout the last few years. So all I want to say is I am not a trained climber. I am just here to show you the way I do it, and hopefully you can pick up a few techniques from this video to add in what you're already doing. So let's go and have a look. Okay, so climbing with a Grigri and a hand ascender. Okay, our first step, as you can see, the rope's already in the tree. I've done that bit. So first step is we're going to take our Grigri, okay, and we're going to put our rope onto it. As you see on the Grigri, the rope comes in this way with a little man, and there's a little hand on the bit we're going to keep behind us for the abseil down. So we're going to put our rope into it like this. So the tree end in there, shut the gate, carabiner on, and your Grigri goes onto your harness. Next we're going to add our hand ascender. Okay. And as you can see, once it's locked on, it doesn't come down. So to move the hand ascender, we just need to pull the lever back, and it releases. As you see there, if you've not seen one of these before, they have the teeth on the hand ascender. This is essentially what we're going to use to pull ourselves up. So in there, lock it off. As I say, it goes up, it won't come down. Next step is to add our pulley. We're going to grab the end of the rope that is past the prusik on the floor, just going to pick up a loop and put it through our pulley. Got a carabiner on there, and then what we're going to do is we're going to add it, we're going to attach it through the top of the hand ascender. Okay. So as we go up, the rope follows us. What I will say is I have only just upgraded to a hand ascender and a Grigri. I purchased a right-handed hand ascender, which is ideal for me. The only issue I have now is that my Grigri spins around and I have to use it backwards when I'm using them together. Just something to bear in mind. If you are going to purchase them together, it might be worth getting a left-handed ascender. I'm not too sure whether the Grigris were right or left-handed. Anyway, that's by the by. If you're going to buy a set, just something to be aware of, that when I'm using this, I have to use my Grigri back to front. But it does the job, and you know I'm not too fast. But just something to be aware of if you are going to upgrade to the climbing aids. Okay, so that's where we are at the moment. What we're going to add now, we're going to add our foothold, our foot loop. We've got a foot loop here. It's got a couple of different holes in it, a long one and a short one, depending on how fast I want to get up the rope or how energetic I'm feeling. So we're going to add this in. So this goes in the bottom of the ascender. Okay, go in there, we'll tighten that one up. Lastly, what I do just for a little extra protection, just in case anything happens, is I've got the little prusik that I normally, if I'm climbing just on prusiks, is the one I normally sit on. Put that, we're going to attach that one as well. And then that one we're just going to attach to this side loop on your crotch. once again, just in case anything else fails or anything happens. It's just an extra point of protection that might hopefully slow you down as you come down. There we go. So that is the setup with the hand ascender, all ready to climb. Okay, so let's give it a go. So to start climbing with the ascender, okay, what we do, we put our foot into the foothold like this, okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to use our pulley and our rope to kind of like do a reverse abseil up the rope. As we stand up, we pull ourselves up with our arm, and then we're going to sit on the grigri and we're going to go again. Leg up, pull yourself up, sit on the grigri, leg up. There we go, guys. We're now, as you can see, up in the tree. We're what, 15 metres up, so we're not very high. What we need to do is we need to get ourselves down. Okay, so let's have a quick look at how to do that. So right now, I am just sat on the grigri. Okay, I've still got my foot in the foot loop, but as you see, if I take my foot out the foot loop, that's it. The pulley's loose, okay, so I can just sit. I'm just sat on the grigri at the moment, just bouncing around. A nice couple of footholds on the tree to keep steady. So to get ourselves down, what we need to do is essentially get rid of all this. Okay, so we're on the grigri. We can. Whoa. Let's take our pulley off. What we don't want to do is just don't want to let this slide down the rope, just in case anything happens. If we get stuck on the way down, we'll need to put that back on. Next, what we're going to do, we're going to take our hand ascender off and so there's a hand ascender and the foothold gone. Okay, so now what we're going to do is nice and gently we're going to keep hold of our just the same as abseiling. Okay, we're just going to abseil up the tree, so we're going to keep the floor rope tight down to our side, and then nice and tight across the top of the grigri, and then we're just going to use the brake on the grigri just to release us, and then off we go. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Really appreciate every like, every view, every subscribe. So we've got plenty more to come on the channel. If there's anything you'd like to see, drop us a comment below and we'll try and get it filmed for you. But yeah, really appreciate you being here. Hopefully you've taken something away from it, even if it's just the smallest thing. Or please do, as I've said before, please add something below. If you've got constructive criticism, drop it below and tell me how to tweak my technique to make my life easier. Okay, but until the next video, thank you.